What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Retro Night, and this time around we are playing Tron Evolution for the 360, also released on PlayStation 3, PC, alternate versions on PlayStation Portable, Nintendo Wii, and Nintendo DS. So yeah, it's actually a fairly short game. Sorry, I only played like the first 16 minutes. Usually Retro Nights is just me playing the first 16 minutes, giving my first, well, not first 16 minutes, it's usually first 10 minutes. But I got stuck in a cutscene. I was like, I'm not just going to cut off the cutscene. I'll let it finish and go from there. So usually, depending on if I already played the game or played a little bit of it, like you'll see in Brave, I already played like the first like maybe 20-30 minutes of it before I recorded my video. That's because it's one of those games that's like super easy, the 100%, so I was just playing it. But anyways, so let's get into Tron Evolution. Hold on. Okay, nothing good. Okay, so Tron Evolution was released back in December 7th, 2010, before Tron Legacy, the movie Tron Legacy, with Daft Punk doing the music, which is awesome. So the storyline takes place between Tron and Tron Legacy and reveals significant events within the Tron mythology. So it's pretty much setting up the events after Tron. All the events, leading up, actually before Tron Legacy. If you wanted to get technical, it's like, who knows, maybe a few some odd years before. It's been a while since I've seen Tron Legacy. I can't remember how long fucking Jeff Bridges' character has been missing in Tron Legacy. It's been a few years, so yeah, I've seen it like once, and that was it. I remember watching the original Tron in like IMAX when I was a kid. Okay, let's see. So the outskirts of Tron City, an installation Portal this is pretty much the overview. Portal is about to upload a new program. A squad of renegade basics, 3 sentinels on their light cycles, and a recognizer race across one of Tron City's bridges toward the portal. A figure in black waits them as they pass. He is Tron. He chases on his light cycle and attacks the greatest warrior on the grid swiftly. Dereses the entire squad. Why don't they just say delete? At the portal, a lone sentinel waits, ready to derez the program that is almost uploaded. Oh, I'm pretty much giving the fucking... That was the overview. Oh, here's the plot. I'll give you the intro plot at least. Let's do that. It is the year 1989, so probably right after Tron. Kevin Fylnn. Yeah, that's right. It's Fylnn. Fylnn is the name of fucking Jeff Bridges' character. Explains in his video log that a race war is brewing inside the grid. The basics are programs that he wrote and are responsible for doing average day-to-day tasks. Pretty much they're the basic running power of a computer. Basics serve a specific purpose and don't usually grow beyond their own programming, but a new form of programs has miraculously appeared inside the grid. These programs are called ISOs. Isomorphic algorithms. I don't know how that ISO stands for that. They seem to be a naturally occurring type of program within the grid that don't serve any function or purpose. They just simply exist. Kevin Fylnn sees them as something beautiful and calls them a miracle. However, the basics seem to be clashing with the ISOs, and the grid is on the brink of war. Fylnn continues to explain that the hostility began when an ISO named Jolene was apparently murdered in the grid games by some rogue basics. Fylnn then reveals a disk he wrote with a new system monitor program, Anon. He installs it into the grid with the hope it will help Tron to keep the peace inside the grid. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much. Okay, we're only at 4 minutes. I got a whole 16-minute video here. Not trying to do the whole thing, but yeah. So that's the basic premise of Tron Evolution. That's the intro, pretty much you get from the cutscene at the beginning with Fylnn. And then pretty much you're just going after the rogue renegades, and then you see Clue become like one of the rogue ones as well, and all that shit. Pretty much you see everything, all the events of what transpired in Tron Legacy. Like this is showing you like, oh well, this is, you know, how Clue became evil and all that shit. So yeah. Ooh, they got Olivia Wilde. Other than that, I don't know any of these other people. Yeah, Olivia Wilde is the only one I recognized. So, wow. Alright, so single player, you know, you just go pretty much through the story mode, essentially, you know, campaign mode, story mode, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's a brawler, platformer, and vehicle segment type of game. Of course, you gotta ride the Tron cycles. You got to be able to ride the Tron cycles. What's the point of a Tron game if you can't ride the Tron cycles? So pretty much you fight with your disc, you can throw it, you can use melee attacks. More than likely, probably later on in the game, you get upgrades and shit like that to do more special attacks and stuff like that. So you're pretty much just going through the story mode. That's basic game. So they have aspects of, I want to say, the Prince of Persia games with the whole running on the walls and running up the walls, and then you'd be able to jump off the walls at a certain point and jump onto another thing. They seem to really want to do the whole Prince of Persia, the trilogy, the good one. Not the original Prince of Persia's, but the ones that came out in like the 2000s. Sands of Time, Warrior Within, and the Two Kings. Is it the Two Kings? Some shit, the third one. But they wanted to do, their platforming is pretty much for that kind of stuff. Combat's fairly easy, simple. It's nothing too complicated. You can throw your disc, just keep throwing it until they die. I felt like there was no problems with this game whatsoever. Music was fine, graphics were fine. I mean, it is a 360 game, but I mean, it could have been okay. It could have looked better, but I mean, hey, it's better than what the original Tron game was. Jeez. But yeah, it's fine from what I know. And what I played, I mean, I didn't get into any of the light cycles mechanics and stuff, but I mean, everything else seemed nice and smooth to me. I didn't have much problems. Okay, so now you have a multiplayer mode as well. In multiplayer, there are 4 game types. Disintegration, every program for himself, deathmatch, so winner the most killed wins. Team disintegration, same thing, it's just team based. Bit runner, the player who takes the bit will score points for their team while the other team tries to take the bit. The program holding the bit will be slowly drained of health and energy. The team that held the bit longest. So King of the Hill, pretty much that's what that is, King of the Hill. Power monger, there are 3 to 5 power nodes scattered around the level. Points are scored by taking and holding key groups of nodes. Capture the, not so much capture the flag, is more like what do they call it in Call of Duty? I'm trying to use Call of Duty terms because it's Call of Duty terms are pretty much the basics, but it's where you got point A, B, and C, and you just hold it until, yeah. But yeah, you guys know what I mean. It's pretty much stay in that area, hold it down, take control of it, and then go to the next one. But be warned that the other guys might come over and try to take them from you. Yeah. Okay, there's 4 maps there that you can do. You got hard disk, heat sink, defrag, and circuit board. Of course. Oh, there's DLC for this game. With every brand new purchase, a code for 2 downloadable maps is included. For used purchases, these maps are available for a fee. Users Plaza and CodeStream Nexus. 5 additional download maps were released for free. Skylines, Spires Classic, Relic, and Dry Dock. And then skins, you can get Sam Fylnn, Cora, Clue, Gibson, and Blackguard. So that's actually kind of cool. Once it was removed, limited bonus code was available for free PlayStation Plus users. Once it was removed from PSN, it was temporarily made available through MyCokeRewards.com and has since been removed. So yeah, let's see. Fylnn was for just any brand new purchase of the game. Quora was GameStop, Clue was Walmart, and Gibson was Best Buy, and then Blackguard was through the PlayStation Plus. Interesting. And who made this game? I think it was THQ. I want to say it was THQ. No, Propaganda Games. Well, Disney's the publisher, but Propaganda Games made it. Hey, not a bad job. I'd say it is worth the play. I believe I got mine for free when they were giving it away on Games for Gold. And one thing I hate about people that bitch so much about Games for Gold is, these games suck, but it's free. I get it that you don't want to even bother, hitting that button and claiming it, but I would claim it. I just claim them. Even if I'm never going to play them, I still claim them. And I got like 500 digital games. That's why I have a digital-only Xbox One, because most of my games were digital, and I had like 5 physical copies of games. I said, fuck it, sell the fucking physical copies. I'll just buy the digital versions of the games. And then I have terabyte hard drives, of course, that I just... the portable ones that you can use for like laptops and stuff like that. I just use that. But yeah, just because it's a game that you don't like or you think it's shit, just claim it and give it a shot. Because then you can go into your settings through your library and stuff and just say hide this, and you'll never see it again. But I just recommend just claiming the games. Don't have to download it. You can always fucking tell your Xbox, hey, cancel that download, don't download it, but you still own it. What's the problem with owning a game? It is digital space, essentially. It's not physical space that is taking up space in your house or something. It was a free game. Plain and simple. I hate it too because I see it so many times on comments on like Facebook pages and stuff like that. People are like, oh, here comes the person that goes, oh, what are you bitching about? It's a free game. Yeah, I'll be one of those people, but I'll tell you why you should at least claim it, because, maybe sometime down the road you'll meet somebody that tells you, hey, you should play it, or something like that, or you watch someone play it and then you go, oh man, I had my chance to get that game for free, but now I have to pay for it. I'm just saying, sometimes on the road you may watch one of your favorite YouTubers, or watching your brother or sister or your boyfriend or girlfriend or your mom and dad, and they're playing this game and it looks super fun to you, and then you realize that was the game that you could have had for free. Instead you chose to just sit there and go, ooh, I'm not going to download it. It looks like a piece of shit game. Oh, these games suck. They're not AAA games. So what? They're games. For free. Once again. Anyways, guys, this has been the Retro Nerd. I've been playing Tron Evolution. I was going to say Legacy. I was like, I wasn't playing Legacy. But anyways, guys, Retro out.
Seems I owe you one. A viral attack shouldn't be possible. Perhaps this will give us an answer or two. Clue! What happened? A virus. It infected many. Both ISOs and basics.
Impossible.
You know this system is closed. Nothing gets in without me. And it didn't. It was already here. It evolved from the inside. It seems this Abraxas virus was once an ISO. No way, man. An ISO wouldn't do this. How can we know for sure? By definition, they're unpredictable. They have no directive, no ordained function. They're a flaw. I blame myself. I should have seen this coming. And now their unpredictability has progressed into a form that could jeopardize the entire system. The ISOs aren't flaws. They're as much a part of the grid as you are. Flaws, my apology, I misspoke. I meant deviations. Programs with free will aren't deviations, Clue. They're a miracle. It's my fault you don't get it. I programmed you. Your limits are my doing. Well, that wasn't a knock on you, buddy. It was a knock on me. But let's stay focused on what's important. Eradicating this virus has to be the priority.
Fylnn, you should leave the grid. It's an unnecessary risk being here while we resolve the situation.
Right. But I'm not sitting this out, Tron. You tackle it from in here, and I'll see what I can do from the outside.
I'll escort you to the portal. After I get Fylnn out, I'll rejoin you and provide assistance. Until then, I need you to track down that virus and maintain surveillance on it.